This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's, what day is it, Erica?
What day?
Friday!
I almost stole the thunder. Ooh, I like it. Make it remix. Get to Guam. It sure is Friday, September 20th. I'm here with Stephanie, Brandon, Erica. I'm Jeff. Let's jump right in, guys. We're already on fire. Why not? Woo. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's neighbor in Wyoming, guess what? They snitched on them.
What?
They didn't like this viral video of Kim and Kanye on an ATV chasing wild antelope, so they told the wildlife department. Officials gave them an official warning. Apparently, it's animal harassment out there. So, guys, the video kind of speaks for itself. Have you ever snitched on a neighbor? And you got to be honest.
Okay.
You're a homeowner now, Erica.
Yeah, I haven't snitched on my current neighbors. It's been a while since my snitching days. But when I was in college, I lived in a house with 8 other girls, and it was like right off of campus, and we had finals, and one of my roommates just didn't seem to have to like ever study, so she would just hang out with her friends. And one of her favorite places to hang out was right outside of my bedroom window, because there was like an alleyway. So she's out there with a few of her friends, and I had asked her so many times not to stand out there and hang out. So this particular night, I could not sleep. I called public safety.
Whistleblower.
I called public safety for the campus. And I said, I think that there are some hooligans out in the alley, and I don't know who they are, and they've been out there for a while. Like,
You probably said they were smoking pot,
really,
too, huh?
Well, they were. I'm like, could you just check? So I could hear them come by. And the next morning, she's like, yeah, someone called public safety on us. And I was like, what, girl? That is crazy.
And
so
you played it
Rachel,
off?
I am so sorry. But you were loud, and you needed to understand that you needed to cut it out.
Don't try and flip that on her.
That's
You snitched.
hilarious.
Yeah,
You
snitch.
snitched, but don't tell her. Don't
I
look
give
in
her
the
credit
camera.
for getting that out.
I'm trying to graduate, okay? I was trying to graduate.
I just learned in the last couple months, I've learned that you lied to Michelle Obama and you snitched. Who are you?
Oh, Brandon, you're treading on thin ice. You're treading on thin
Any
ice.
snitch
love.
stories?
Any
So I don't have a snitching story, but I've got a bit of a funny story that I definitely told other people about my neighbours. So in London, I lived in this big old townhouse, right? And it's 200 and odd years old. It was a really old building. Anyway, so the lady that lived next door with her husband, they were always fighting, and it drove me mad. They used to bicker and fight. And when I say fight, like, I heard glasses breaking, I heard screaming and shouting, I heard doors slamming.
Ike and Tina?
The funniest thing that happened was I heard all of this going on, and then I saw her and hear her leave in the morning. She comes out the front door, bye, darling, shut the front door and walk off like nothing ever happened. Did I tell my other neighbour? Yes, I did.
That's kind of snitching.
No.
Kind of snitching, but that was crazy.
I'm getting old and I feel like a snitch is in me. There's like sometimes I have a pool, we live in a high rise, and I have a pool, and it got a little late one night, and you're supposed to be out of there by 10, and I'm like, what are those kids doing down there? I felt old. I'm like,
Dry
and I
snitching.
went on the balcony, and someone goes, hey, shut up, keep it down over there. And I was like, yeah, shut your mouth. And I ran back in. I was like, so that was my snitch.
I'm telling
I guarantee when you were in LA, you were 10 times worse.
Oh, for sure.
Watch out for
I'm gonna
y'all.
get it back.
What about you,
All right, guys, we have an update on Kevin Hart after his car crash. Let's get up with Raquel. What's going on?
Well, Jeff, Kevin Hart is finally back home. He was just released from a rehab facility. TMZ reports he's grateful and shocked he's alive. Kevin suffered 3 spinal fractures from the car crash on September 1st. 2 other people in the car were also injured. Now, he was hospitalized for 10 days as he recovered from surgery. Then he went to inpatient rehab, but now will do intensive physical therapy at home. He says the crash has given him a new perspective on life.
All right. Thank you, Raquel. Well, we're glad he's doing all right, but there's more to that story, I think. We'll leave it at that. Drake loves to get tattoos of people, or people's faces, I should say, on him. Is Celine Dion next? Let's watch.
Please, Drake, I love you very much. Don't do that. You can write me love letters. You can send me autographs for my kids. You can come and visit. I mean, this is not the moneymaker over here, first of all. But the thing that I want to say to you is that as you go older, you too, when time comes, my face will go longer and it will go not prettier.
Oh no.
She makes a point there. Would you guys ever get a tattoo of someone's face, a celebrity's face, perhaps?
No.
You wouldn't? How about make believe? Who would you get? Make believe.
I would have to say Jesus because clearly I need him if that's what I'm doing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
JC.
That was.
How about you?
JC. No, I mean, it's really, no.
Make believe, make believe.
I'm a blank canvas, and I take
just
pride
make
that
believe. A giant one on your back. Who would you put?
If I had to pick, Spice, yeah, it would be the Spice Girls.
All the Spice- that's kinda
yeah, I'd just go for the whole thing. Probably a big one, emphasize Victoria a bit more than the others.
I'll go Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Shaggy.
I know why.
One of the greatest songs.
Yeah,
of all time.
and then he'd have it wasn't me on
It wasn't
yeah,
me, it
we
was
all
Shaggy.
know why.
I get Christopher Walken, man. You know, like,
Really?
why? It's like iconic face, that like old face, like looking down. You know, everybody knows
Anaconda, the
Christopher
movie
Walken.
Anaconda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
So nobody liked that segment.
No.
All right.
All right.
How about this one? This is a good one. Are you a am I saying this right?
Sapiosexual.
Sexual. Stay with me, guys. You're going to understand. British music producer Mark Ronson says he is. He won an Oscar for writing Lady Gaga's huge hit Shallow last year, if you remember. Let's take a look.
You're identifying as a man who likes intellect.
I did. I didn't know that there was a word for it, but
Okay.
yeah, I was really enjoying that segment where we were all arguing back in the dressing room with
Yeah.
a couple of your producers, and yeah, I feel like I identify as sapiosexual.
All right, let's add it to the list. Sapiosexual means you're attracted to brains over looks or gender.
One of us on this panel is. One of us on this panel is sapiosexual now.
Yeah, but see, this is complicated though because I consider myself a sapiosexual because I find intelligence the most attractive, but I don't discount the other things. Like, I wouldn't be able to put it over gender because while I could be attracted to a woman, I wouldn't be in a relationship with a woman. Which is just something different. There's a few different reasons for that. Well, mainly because I guess I just wouldn't be in a relationship with a woman. Really, this is gonna sound really crazy, but my sister would probably kill me if I were in a relationship with a woman because she'd be like, "That's another thing you taking from me."
Brandon, are you sapiosexual?
Not. It's kind of what Erica said. No, I love brains. I love being able to talk.
Yeah, I've seen your Instagram. You love brains.
I love deep conversation, but I got a story because I learned about this. Rashad Jennings used to be a running back for the New York Giants. He did Dancing with the Stars.
I remember Rashad, yeah.
He did Dancing with the Stars, and we did this segment, and I was like, "What's one thing about you people don't know?" And he's like, "Sapiosexual." I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "Oh, I'm attracted to intellect and brains." So I tried to use that one night. I was talking, it was in New York City, had a couple, drinks, and I'm talking to this woman, and I'm like, "Yeah, girl, I'm a sapiosexual." And I said it wrong, like, oh. So just so when you were reading it and you slowed down to read it, that's how I felt at that time.
Oh my God.
Don't snitch on me on that story.
You just snitched on yourself.
Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my
You
God.
did.
Well,
Dry snitch yourself.
I found out that I'm androsexual, which I didn't know what that was. I just decided to look up like all these terms
What does that
because I
mean?
felt left out. It means I'm primarily sexually attracted to masculinity. So I think that just means I'm straight.
Wow. Remember just
But, you
good
know.
old-fashioned homosexuality?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all.
Hetero and homosexuality.
homosexual. Bam. I miss those days.
That's old school.
It's
That's
very
old school.
complicated.
It's too complicated for me, but I'm growing. All right, guys, we saw something on Instagram tonight, not on Brandon's, but check this out. We can't ignore it. Take a look. So if you're on Instagram, you follow Britney Spears, that was the video she just posted, and we thought we'd share.
I mean, I love Britney so much, but we've seen this a fair few. She loves making dance videos. She loves making her own fashion week.
Is this
and it generally
normal?
seems
Like, I
to be
don't-
this is the kind of vibe that she likes. I mean, this is her showing that in her own way that she's happy and she's having a nice afternoon, and is about to have a spot of tea and,
She looks better than
living
Lisa
her best
Rinna.
life.
Yeah.
Oh, a battle.
She looks better than Lisa Rinna when Lisa Rinna does the same move.
Brandon, I got something for your IG. If you could get in the hallway and kind of get that same music and do the same dance, boom, fire.
I'm doing the Victor Cruz salsa dance in the hallway.
But get that music and then tag Britney Spears.
And show the hips.
Yeah.
They like
I think
You want to do a little bit while we go to break?
Oh my
Brittany
God.
would like
Come on,
it.
come on. Let's see a little bit. Come on, Brandon.
I reckon you've got this. You've got this.
Hey, that's pretty good. Coming up, celebrities are known for their stage names, but do you know their actual names? We're blowing your mind. And what the? Take a look at this. A wedding jumpsuit that leaves nothing to the imagination. Stephanie's got the deets in Fashion Fix Friday next.
Grubhub.
Yeah, so back to the sapiosexual.
Yeah, Arash. I like Arash.
I said that I couldn't be in a relationship with a woman because my sister was
Now that I got a
I
half hour.
swear to you, that's what it would be.
Arash does it the
She would be
best.
like, there can only be one lesbian in this family.
That was a good
Now
one.
you're gonna be a lesbian.
People got some good cracks in.
What?
That segment. We got some good jokes in.
For the sapiosexual?
I mean, just everyone had like a little moment, it felt like.
Oh, everybody joke on Brandon moment? You know what I mean?
No, you know what happens? You try to get up on Erica for like a moment, and then it ends up coming back.
right back. I'm like, come on.
It's classic.
Somebody-
I'm rubber and you're glue.
It is.
It's like, I jump in, I'm like, hey guys, the water's great. Jump right in. No one comes
No,
in.
you try picking on her. I see it. You try picking on her, and all of a sudden it's just like.
You see my eyes light up.
It's good.
See, everybody thinks that I pick on him, but really, I'm just.
He's setting himself up.
It's fun. It's, I mean.
Part of the show.
Shows
It's
you
part
care.
of the show now.
Shows you care. Good TV. Thank you. Thank
We
you.
feel sorry for little
Thank
Brandon.
you.
We take good care of
Thank you.
him.
Thank you.
Even though he's not a Bronco fan.
You see, you were doing so great to the end, Sharon. It's so great. So great. Go Giants.
Welcome back to DBL. I'm Stephanie Jones, DBL's resident fashion expert, and happy Friday. And this is the part of the show where I bring you the top fashion headlines and I let you guys know how I really feel about it. So let's get started with my what the fashion moment of the week. Check out this wedding dress, or wedding jumpsuit I should say. It's made entirely of mesh. You can find it online on asos.com and it's selling for around $56, which is a little pricey if you ask me, seeing as it's got about as much fabric on it as a McDonald's napkin. I mean, look, I get it. Traditional weddings are no longer cool, but do you really want to see sweet Grandma Shirley staring at your butt cheeks as you walk down the aisle? I mean, it looks like you're going to bed, honey, not to see your future husband. Enough of the scantily clad brides. Let's check out my favorite outfit of the week. So we're starting off with Ivanka Trump. I mean, how gorgeous is this peach gown that she wore to a wedding of a fashion designer just today? It was held in Europe, which is fitting because Ivanka looks like a Greek goddess. I mean, the cape, metallic belt, nude color. There's no sass or no shade with this one, just me literally picking my jaw up off the floor. It's gorgeous. And also in attendance was the Duchess of Sussex. Now, these pictures aren't the best. Miss Meghan Markle can be tough to get a picture of, but from what I can tell, this is giving me major Cinderella on the way to the ball vibes. So, of course, I approve. And then mark your calendars because the Emmys are Sunday. So while you lot are freaking out over Game of Thrones, I'm gearing up for the real show, which is the red carpet. I mean, duh. So let's revisit some iconic looks from the 90s. I mean, did you guys forget when Cyndi Lauper wore this jumpsuit in 95? I mean, you probably tried to, and I understand. The Cruella de Vil hair is made of nightmare stuff. I mean, it's a mess, isn't it? Or what about in 1990 when Paula Abdul wore this? I mean, she's accepting an Emmy, but it kind of looks like she's up there winning a gold medal for a triple axel jump. It's not really my cup of tea unless it's on Michelle Kwan. And I can't leave out the time. Oh boy, 1992, when Rosie O'Donnell took inspiration from a Vegas hotel room. Either that, or she rolled out of bed, tripped, pulled down a curtain on her way to the Emmys and just wore it as some kind of weird draping. I mean, I hope this year is a little bit better than the 90s. It's a mess. Coming up on DBL, celebrities love using stage names, but will you be able to figure out who's who based on their real name? We want to hear you screaming out the screens next.
Are you one of the millions of...
Hi, it's Raquel here with the DBL Digital team. Right now, it's time for Fast Blast, where I give you all the trendy news you need to know in under 2 minutes. Now let's get that timer up and get started. And all over the world today, people are hitting the streets for the global climate strike, leaving classrooms and offices. Here are images from all around the world of young activists. There are thousands of marches planned today in more than 100 countries. And if you look up in the sky, what do you see? It's a bird? It's a plane? It's Superman? Well, the last two are more likely now. Birds are vanishing all across the US and Canada. Since 1970, scientists say we have lost 3 billion birds. Huge hit to the population. But you can help by eating organic foods to help reduce pesticides and keep your cats inside. Yes, you heard me right. They're hunters. And Motown fans, it's the label's 60th anniversary. To celebrate, they are opening the vaults. 60 never-before-heard tracks are ready to download or stream, and you can hear songs from Stevie Wonder, The Temptations, Jackson 5, and The Supremes. I could go on, but let's just say happy listening. Now, Halloween is my favorite holiday, but leading up to it means having to see costumes we never, ever asked for. Like this quote, sexy vegan burger, or Bob Ross, or Mr. Rogers. What is happening? Seriously. DBL Nation, help me out here. I want to see your best Halloween costumes. That's it for Fast Blast. See you next time.
Welcome back to DBL. Did you know most celebrity names are not their real names? I think we all know that. Take the actress Olivia Wilde, for example. Olivia Cockburn doesn't have the same ring. Definitely not. No. Today we're showing you the real names behind famous faces, but there's a twist. We'll show you the real name first, and then we'll guess which celebrity the name belongs to. You guys ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Ready to dance. First up, Mark Sinclair is a 52-year-old actor with a lot of movies under his belt, but we all know him best from a long-running franchise filming its 9th installment right now. So who is Mark? Do you guys know? Mark Sinclair.
Is that Vin Diesel?
Could be Vin Diesel. Let's go. Me and Erica versus y'all two. Vin Diesel.
Oh,
go.
come on. No,
All right, Stephanie's good at this. Except we have no guess.
No idea.
Throw one in there.
Tom Cruise. It's not, but I'm just...
All right, we're going with Tom Cruise.
It's not. I know it's not, but...
Whoa, the answer is Vin Diesel. How did you know that? Vin comes from the adoptive father's surname, Vincent. Rumor has it he gained the nickname Diesel because he always had so much energy on the job.
Run with it. I got energy.
That is good.
You want a nickname Diesel?
I'm green energy, so Brandon Green Energy, clean energy. Nah,
Good luck
that didn't
getting
work.
that
That
one,
worked.
so
Let's go on
pass
to the next one. I messed that
Next up, Karen Johnson has a long career in Hollywood, but make no mistake, you won't find Karen listed on her Emmy,
I know this
Grammy,
one.
Oscar, or Tony Awards? Shout it out. Who's Karen?
I think it's Whoopi Goldberg.
You're on our team.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or we're on a team.
Karen Johnson?
Karen Johnson.
I think it's Whoopi Goldberg.
She sounds like she's from the north side of Chicago. Who do you think?
I don't know. Oh crap! I really don't know.
Because I know the reason that why they nicknamed her Whoopi, but.
All right, let's get the answer.
Guys got
The answer is
Whoopi
Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi's fellow castmates
Yeah.
dubbed her Whoopi Cushion for her dressing room habits. Wow, there's a story.
Yeah, I knew
However,
that.
Goldberg was adapted as her effort to take the name seriously.
She
Yeah.
used to pass gas a lot.
Yeah, that's basically what that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a true story?
That's that's why she got that nickname. Yeah.
Wow, so
Yeah.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1. Here we go. Next up, in the words of Whitney Houston, don't call this actress Susan. This uniquely named actress is also known as
I know
the
it,
queen
I
of
know it.
sci-fi. Who's Susan?
Because she's kept her surname. I can't say it's Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Team Jeff Steff
But she kept her
brings in with Sigourney
surname. She
Weaver.
kept her surname.
Are you gonna add to Team Jeff Steff?
I'm just agreeing.
I know she kept her surname.
Anything, Erica?
No,
the
I
queen of
believe
sci-fi.
Yeah, I think she's.
I agree with you.
And she kept her surname, but I think she changed her first name.
She's crushing it.
I mean-
What's your team name?
Steph.
Never thought.
All right, let's see the answer. The answer is, you're right, Steph.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver.
Go
The
for the
alien
team.
actress took Sigourney from a character in The Great Gatsby.
I didn't know that, but
Ooh.
this
I know
think
this
gave
one.
it away.
Oh, if you watch Daily Blast Live, you should know this next one.
Yeah.
Next up, actor Carlos Estevez. This 54-year-old bad boy has a different name than his famous brother, even though they share the same dad. So who is Carlos?
Charlie Sheen.
That's right. That's right. We all know
We all
that one,
should
I
have
think.
known that
This
one.
was a
There we
good
go.
story, though. The answer is Charlie Sheen. Charlie picked his stage name based on his father's stage name. So follow me here. Martin Sheen, Charlie's dad, is really named. His real name is Ramon Estevez. However, Charlie's brother Emilio Estevez kept his given name. Remember?
I remember that, but they're brothers.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
I just got into
Emilio! He was in studio.
Okay.
The Mighty Duck
Yeah,
himself
I
is
know.
here.
I didn't know they were brothers though. That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Well, at the break, do we have a break?
Wait, we ran out of time. I knew the last one.
We're tied.
We'll
It
be
was
right
Chris
back.
Bridges.
In the break.
Luda.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Okay, 3, 2. I love crosswords and cross stitching, but don't dare double cross me. Wait, let me do it again. 3, 2. I love cross stitching and crosswords, but don't you dare double cross me.
She's late. Okay, Tori, what were we just doing?
We were just doing a promo for Daily Blast Live's reality roundups, and I got to play one of the people, the Real Housewives, and I got to turn, fall, hit my mark.
Why'd you fall?
Well, because I did fall. Everyone's deserving of the comeback they're willing to earn.
Have you always wanted to be a housewife?
Secretly, yes.
Yeah?
I mean, look at their lives. They seem so glamorous.
I know.
And they always go on fun trips.
Yeah, they do get to go to really
And
fun
they're always
trips.
drinking Chardonnay. It doesn't
Chard,
seem
a little rosé.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that.
They're always going to wine tastings.
I know. Sounds fabulous. I may love animals, but honey, you'll never see me behave like one. I don't like the drama though.
No, no drama.
Drama makes my stomach upset.
And anxiety, yeah.
And it gives me anxiety.
She'll never act like an animal.
Yeah, and you'll never see me behave like one.
Yeah, Lindsay's here too.
What are we doing? Are you coming with me again? Joe, clean this up.
Jeff, is becoming a housewife your
Sorry, I was channeling my housewife.
is becoming a housewife a dream of yours?
Don't tell me what to do, Mike.
We're almost done.
I'm trying to be a housewife on camera. I am seriously starting to get tired of this.
Oh my God.
Okay, bye.
Yay! I got one thing to say. Beat it.
Stephanie, and I'm the host on the show that brings a bit of British sass, humour, and pretty much annoyance to everyone else to the show. Who can name all of Brandon's exes?
Oh, wow!
It can go either way. You either love me or hate me. I'm like Marmite. Yes. I'm from England, you might be able to tell from my very strange accent. I love fashion. I am the person that you'll go to for celebrity gossip. I am a big gossiper and I love spilling all the information with you guys. It's my favourite thing to do. If this is my sister's best friend, are you kidding me? I'm looking forward to joining the panel full-time with Erica, Brandon and Jeff. They're my favourite people ever, and I am more than ready to be seeing so much more of you guys.
Nice. Good job. Your Fashion Fix Fridays and your Word Up Wednesdays, fantastic.
I'm glad you like them. As we say, the rabbit's been let out the cage.
The rabbit made an appearance. You're gonna have to explain to the audience what that means at some point.
One day. I mean, okay, I have animals for all of us. So we all have different animals that I feel we relate to. I feel that's got to be a whole segment in itself. And one day I will share those animals with you guys, the audience. Maybe write in and tell me what you think animals they are. And I'll let you know if you're right or not.
In the meeting, she breaks them down sometimes, and she's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
she's really
very
accurate.
spot on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to put a segment together because it's that good.
Well, I want to know what I am then.
Yeah, I've told you what you are.
I wasn't listening.
Shut.
You want to tell them
Just like
real
your
fast?
animal.
Just give a little secret.
My animal doesn't listen?
Okay, we're gonna give it away. All right.
We'll give it away.
But I think people could guess what animal you are, Brandon. It's Friday night.